Welcome back, everybody. This is UP Dave. We are still out here along Caskey Road near Hopkinsville, Kentucky, on the CSX Henderson subdivision. We've just got a green signal up ahead. This will be for a northbound. It is not going to be I-26 just yet. That one has the Seaboard Heritage Unit on it. A chat that I'm in just located that one down in Nashville at Amqui. So that's probably a good hour or so away. But we've got a northbound coming, and I think we got a couple southbounds as well. Hello, Papa VRO1, Jay the Great, HB, the little green guy, Iron Spike Productions, Michael Animate, Jack Ullman, Mid-Michigan Rail Fan, hello again. Hello, Beverly, and happy 4th to everybody. Happy Independence Day to all our American friends. Hello, Bayerbon. We got a headlight, folks. This is not going to be a long wait. Hello, tuning in from Chicago, Gloria. Mike Doolin, tuning in from Marshall, Missouri. Chaplain Jethro's Corner. Judy Lang, hello again. There we go, folks. That's going to be on the far track. Hello, Steve, Danny. Eric, when I'm in Iowa, next time I'm there, we'll definitely do some lives from Iowa. I'll be up there for River and Rail Fest at the end of September. Hello, Kit Stahlberg, excuse me. Jesse Cat. Yep, we're still here in Hopkinsville. Mason and Tony. James Russell. Tuned in from Washington State. Hello, Perk 2, Esco. All the way from Finland tuning in. Well, good evening to you, sir. So here we go. This is facing northbound. But there's no train coming from there just yet. Mike, I'm not sure which one this is just yet. This might be a coal drag, empty coal. Looks like it might be intermodal. The containers are a little bit tall. Jack O'Lantern. Love that name. Hello, Rich from Kansas City. Hello, James in New York. Terry Poole. No, this is not IO26. IO26 is still in Nashville. Hello, Doug Rice. Jesse Cat, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make that trip. Hello, trains to the DMV area. Very cool, Eric. Here comes some bear tables. You folks that like bear tables, here you go. Hello, CPKC 4594. Menace! What's up, Kanawha? Midmont, Pittsburgh. Mohawk Valley. Thanks for tuning in. We'll let you know, Steve, and thank you. There's our northbound intermodal here across Caskey Road here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky on the CSX Henderson subdivision. Yeah, Chesty Cat. LaGrange is not that far away. I like to go up there sometimes, and I'm actually due for a trip up there sometime in the near future, but that won't be today. We've got a southbound or two along the way. Later on, we will have I-026 with the Seaboard locomotive on point. Came through Decatur, past the VRF Decatur camera, a little bit after 8 a.m. Central Time here. Hello, Dave Gibbs, tuning in from England. Glad to have you aboard. So we've only been on here for about 7 minutes, and we've already had a train. I'm thinking we might have one in the next 20 minutes. You folks, if you don't mind hanging out, I may just continue this live video for a little bit. See what happens here. See how soon the signal aspects change. He's already got approach. Southbound already has an approach signal now. Of course, that train that just went by has to clear.
Milepost 237.8.
Waiting for the axle count here. I am Kanawa, yes. Hello, Rolex 555. We've got a doggy here running around. I think all locomotives should be restored. We've got a doggy, probably one of the local doggies. There's a few houses around here. Hope everybody's having a great 4th of July. Glad you folks are sharing some of the day with me here. Not too bad. It's a little humid. That was I-028. Thank you for that, Matthew. Appreciate the info. I'm sure all the folks on the chat do as well. It's always nice to know what we've just seen. And we did not get an axle count from the defect detector up there yet. I don't think I missed it. So we're just going to kind of hang out here. Can you folks see the signal on the right? Right now we've got approach. Got an approach through the crossover, not diverging. If you guys can see that, I think you can. We'll just stay live. Hello, Sonia. Thanks for tuning in. It's good to see you, lady. We are in Pembroke, milepost 234.84. Kathy, no, this isn't Kathy. I'm not sure why it pushes to Kathy's channel on Virtual Railfan Live, but hey. So, folks, just hang out and enjoy the chat. Treat this as any other virtual railfan camera that's in a permanent location. All we are here right now is a temporary VRF camera, basically, with the chat and everything else. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, it's a Facebook Live video. All of the yeah, sorry, Tim. Some folks can see it, some can't. I will let you know when it changes. Right now, we've got yellow over red. So let's walk over here. I'll show you the signal box real quick. Hi, Kira. You guys can see exactly where we are. So anyway, that's what's going on here. I'm thinking our next train is going to be a southbound. We have complete red over red on both tracks. That's a good question, Specialist Franklin. Milepost 234. Jack, we're on the CSX Henderson subdivision. If you folks do know of a camera location, please feel free to hop on to the virtual. Oh, that's IO28 calling in. Anyway, like I was saying, the virtual railfan website, www.virtualrailfan.com, there is actually a click. You can click on a link there for camera location suggestions. Hey, Noah. Pierre Paulo, the Newcastle sub in Ohio. Ohio's got some great rail fending, that's for sure. Yes. Yellow. If you encounter a yellow signal, that means you should expect to encounter a red signal at the next signal. Kevin Hunter.
237.8, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle for 906 detector out.
There we go. So that detector's about 2.5, 3 miles up from here, and it just cleared just got the signal from that talking defect detector. Yes, Fostoria and Deschler are amazing places. Charge our batteries. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do have the battery charger for this scanner in the car. Plug that in here in between. Hi, Jeff. Yes, we are. Hello, Zachary, the Virginia Rail fan. If you folks want to rewind, we had a pretty cool northbound intermodal CSX IO28 coming through. Hello in Brazil, Antonio Coleo. And we've got Western Way. Good afternoon. That's funny, Jeffrey, I just got face green smiling. That might have been an emoji that didn't show up. At least it didn't on my end. So again, here we're on the CSX Henderson. Todd Davis checking in from the Chattanooga sub. Good to have you aboard, Mr. Todd. So we're facing south here towards Nashville on the CSX Henderson Sub. Jeffrey Boyle from Philly. How's it going? My old stomping grounds. I'm from the Philadelphia area originally. Actually, Ocean City, New Jersey is my original home. Much of my family still lives in Philly. So Philly's got a great place in my heart. Went to Drexel University over in West Philly. Some great times. We're going to pipe aboard Sloop John B, moderator, VRF, arriving. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Good to see you, Sloop John B. And I render a salute right back to you, good sir. Hello, Jan from the Netherlands. Zach Smith is tuning in here on Facebook. Big hello from Jack in Doylestown. I believe that's the old SEPTA R5 serves Doylestown. We've still got a approach signal here for what appears to be the main track. We're going to walk across the grade crossing. We're not trespassing, folks. Just kind of let you folks see here in the center. Hello, Ralph Thunder 44. BB Trains and Travel. Thank you for tuning in. Robert Davis. Hello and happy 4th of July, everybody. So like I said before, this is facing south towards Nashville. Nashville's about, by car, it's about 45 minutes. And on the rails, it could take an hour, 2 hours, depending on what's going on. Jeff Jacobson from Paducah. Paducah in Kentucky here, not that far away. Dunkelhaus, happy 4th. And then up here we are facing north. North is towards, deeper into Kentucky, all the way up to Evansville. The Howell Yard in Evansville, Indiana is the northern terminus for this. Many trains that come through northbound here will continue on, and they will go ahead and pass the Virtual Railfan Princeton, Indiana camera. And of course, some of the trains that come southbound through the Princeton camera will wind up here. Joku O from Finland. Robert Sandell. Jeffrey Boyle's off the right on the R3. I lived in Manayunk for a while. That's R7 territory, the Norristown line. And I'm dating myself, but when I was a kid, we used to visit my family. I had cousins that actually lived right across from the old Pennsylvania, or was it the Reading? The old Manayunk station, the one that used to go over the Schuylkill River. And that was cool. Hello, Kevin McKee from Michigan, tuning in. Nope, we do not have any Amtraks here, unfortunately. Although I really do wish we did. Hello, Facebook user, excuse me. I'm not sure why this shows up as Kathy on VRF Live. It is not Kathy. BB Trains and Travel is also from Michigan. Excellent. There are signals farther up ahead on both tracks. I cannot see them. All I can see is the one closest to us. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that. It's kind of cool here. We've got, hello, Maryland Rail Fanner. Kind of cool here. Got a great view up and down the tracks. And we are in a street grade crossing for cars. This Chessie Cat, this CSX Henderson subdivision is actually the old L&N, Louisville and Nashville. Yes, Maryland Rail Fanner. We did a live video of a manifest southbound probably about an hour ago that had some low ram equipment up front. That was pretty cool. I believe that was M503, if I'm not mistaken. And then we just had a northbound manifest, intermodal IO28 coming through. CSX Sub rail fanning. That's what we're doing here. Yes, Jack. In the chat for this subdivision that I'm in with some folks that may actually be watching right now. There was probably about 40 minutes ago, there were a couple of southbounds. I think one was an empty coal and something else, but I'm not sure. So I figured since we have a nice chat going on here, you folks are just hanging out. Cadiz, I believe they say Cadiz up here, but I'm not sure. Out in California, there is a spot, and it is pronounced Cadiz. I think here it's called Cadiz. I could be completely wrong. I'm not from the area originally. Hello, Jake Smuckler. Happy 4th. Some folks, some folks have a crystal ball, Maryland Rail Fanner, and sometimes they'll call them out as they're calling in on a scanner, and you'll hear the train identify itself. Hello, Alex Purdue. There's some chatter here. That's the CSX Road Channel 161.37. Jorge, tuning in from Brazil. Clifton Carnes. Still nothing yet, but hey, we're just going to hang out. Like I've mentioned a few times. We've got let's see here. Mark Holmes has a really neat spot in Hopkinsville, Georgia. Oh, there's a cafe. That sounds like a nice spot to hang out. Maybe catch a train or two. Hello, Red Fear Gaming from India. I guess right now you probably have night. That'd be my guess. Over in India, halfway around the world. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Robert, enjoy your lunch. Maryland Rail Fanner, this scanner wasn't actually too bad. It was about $100, which is, you can kind of consider that a lot of money. There are some that are way more than that. But hello, Nathan, Nathaniel Schwind. I think I mentioned in an earlier broadcast, folks, rail fanning requires a lot of patience. Hello, John English. Got a produce stand over there. Folks are buying some local produce. I'm sure it tastes wonderful. I know as soon as I end this broadcast, there's going to be, all right, Kanwa, we'll see you later, buddy. Tammy and Jean, CSX Wilson, North Carolina, tuning in here. That's right. You know how it goes. As soon as we end the broadcast, we'll get trains and I'll have to start up again, but that's okay. We'll get folks back on. Make sure you've got your notifications on. Folks of you that are watching on the Virtual Railfan YouTube page, hit that like button, folks. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it helps out Virtual Railfan. Have I ever been up in a locomotive? Not yet. Not yet. Hello, Nick 999 from Mid Wales. DDA 40 X Fan Bruce. What's going on, my brother? Well, take care, Judy. We'll see you soon. Man, if I'm looking for that last train to Clarksville, Jeff, I think we may have missed it by a few decades now. All right, folks. Yep, this is Kentucky. Yep, we're in Kentucky, USA, celebrating the 4th of July, Independence Day, folks. God bless America. All right, I'm going to give it about 4 or 5 more minutes. If I don't see a headlight or I don't see that signal over there turn green, 116 in Phoenix. Oh, but it's a dry heat. The heat index here is about 111 right now. And that is primarily because of the humidity. I'm sitting here. We got some sweat going on here. Seeing the world in 3D. New member. Welcome aboard. Oh, we were going to bring you more trains. We won't miss any, Sonia. The question is, are we going to catch one more train during this live feed, or will we start up a new one for the next one? That's the question. We'll meander across the grade crossing here again. Just kind of keep moving around. Kind of get a different aspect. Hello, Antonio. CSX Henderson Subdivision. We see a lot of really cool stuff along here. Yeah, Paducah's pretty cool. It's not that far from here either. Wow. John English has the Norfolk Southern rolling under his window. Man, I wish I could hand off the video to you and you could show us. That would be kind of cool to see. Mid-Hudson Rail Fanner, hello. Yes, Jeffrey, I agree. I agree with that. So we are being safe out here, folks. We've got our head on a swivel. We are looking and listening for cars and trains. Constantly on the lookout, being alert at all times. Safety is of paramount importance here, especially when you're out amongst moving vehicles like trains and cars and trucks and whatnot. The Black Watch, yeah, it's a little warm. We've got a heat index of about 111. I think it's probably only in the 90s, really. But because of the humidity, Progress Rail Locomotives works at Mayfield. Very cool. Mayfield is a pretty neat spot, too. Tommy Stone, good to see you. We did have a train earlier, Tommy. You can rewind this video and catch it. Since you're watching on YouTube, you can do that. Not sure if the Facebook folks can rewind just yet. And we've still got, as expected, our north signals for northbound trains are still red. We're expecting to see a southbound or two here, which will be coming from this direction. That's right, red for the.
2-4. CSX, that's it, dispatch Jack, over. No defect. Repeat, no defect. Still ahead, over.
Not sure where that was from. That was from the Norfolk Southern line, or a frequency that was labeled as that. I didn't program these, but yeah, unfortunately, there's no schedule for freight trains. Midnight. Wow, thanks for tuning in. Mike Dunn. Yeah, we don't do that, buddy. That's I know you're joking, but we definitely don't do that. It is very dangerous. We always promote safe rail fanning.
I'll talk to Chief and I'll get right back with you.
That is the CSX Henderson subdivision that we just heard chatting there. Didn't get the whole thing. Yeah, there's some interesting, a lot of different locals up there once you get towards northern and far western Kentucky. Hello, Chico Garcia. Looks like you're in Chicago, and yeah, you're very welcome. I can read a little bit of Spanish. Bienvenidos. No, Cal. I like to move around here, so no tripod. I do have a gimbal, but it's at home charging, so apologize for that. Welcome back, LA Basin Rails. It would be nice to have a tripod here right now. I could just set this camera down and let you folks just chat and wait for the next train. Then I could pick it up. Might have to think about that. Hello, Phil from Placerville, California. Hello, again, Red Fear Gaming. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. LA Basin Rails, the Heritage unit that we're waiting for. That's probably a little over an hour away. Emma tuning in from Mexico. So we're definitely not going to catch the Heritage unit on this broadcast. I may be hearing a horn. I don't know yet. Anytime is train time. That's good observation. Dave B, yes, I was in the Plata last weekend. Cal, yes, this is a siding. The CSX Henderson Sub has it's a single track with lots of sidings. This happens to be one of the sidings. Jesse Cat, later on we're going to see the CSX 1982, which is the Seaboard. Why do they put engines in the middle of a train? Eric is asking. Eric, that's called a DPU, distributed power unit, and they put those in the middle or at the end of a train, or sometimes both, to create extra power. Also, in addition to the extra power, it provides extra braking and dynamic braking, and it helps build up the air in the train as well. Yeah, so that Seaboard unit, that's going to be a while out. So, but we are watching it. Jacob, that would be really cool to have one there. There's a lot of cool action in Memphis. That's our CSX Road channel again.
We'll set that already now.
Eastern Railfan, it's going great.
Have them get a container number for us.
Yeah, Cal, like I said, that's going to be a ways off, but we're definitely going to.
One of their top cars, you can just get the container number. I appreciate it.
It's going to be a while, but we're going to try to catch that for you here.
Great question there.
I don't think that's 26. That's probably 28 that's talking, because he went through about maybe 20 minutes ago. The weather's really hot right now. I don't think Nightbot works for weather on live videos like this one. They actually have to be programmed in. I don't know, Jack. That's a good question. Yes, Red Fear. My name is Dave. I go by UP Dave on YouTube. And we've still got the same signal aspect here for the southbounds. Nothing yet. Hello, Adonia. Wow. We got the weather up by Nightbot. That is pretty cool. 87. Yes. Very humid. So J-Rail's 46. The reason we didn't have I knew somebody had to be behind that. Sloop. Folks, the reason we didn't have a dunk tank this year in La Plata was it was an unofficial rail days, meaning it wasn't really a sanctioned event, because the property that we usually have it at is up for sale, unfortunately. So until we get another spot, we're going to have to just kind of keep it going unofficial. Aaron Wilson, thank you so much. Pete, you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoy them. I certainly enjoy bringing them to all of you. Rail fanning is a lot of fun. Yeah, let's keep the language family friendly, folks. That is a warning. This is a virtual rail fan chat, and we will monitor and moderate and manage that just like any other virtual rail fan camera that you might tune into. So please keep that in mind, and we appreciate your cooperation and you're being family friendly. There may be young folks watching, and yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. Hello, Reeve. That dunk tank was a lot of fun. I wish we could have done that. Hello, Ernest. Tuning in from Southwest Wisconsin. IO26 has stopped. Okay, appreciate that. I wonder if he's going to meet somebody. Brandon D from Northeast Indiana. It's kind of funny. We're not that far from Southeast Indiana. Hello, Rich. Appreciate the kind words. Not sure why your comments keep going away, Chessie. I've seen them, and they just scrolling up like a regular chat. Hello, Jamie. Tuning in from Hemet, California. Probably kind of warm out there. Oh, look at this, folks. We've got some headlights, folks. It's a northbound. I'm not sure which one it is. Patience pays off. Michael from Staten Island. Bob Wilson from Ashland City. I don't live that far from Ashland City, Bob. So, the 1982 is in Madison, Tennessee. Okay. So, folks, that's north of That's north of Nashville. Madison is probably about an hour from here once it gets moving, maybe a little more. But I-26 is a high priority train, so. Happy Independence Day. Definitely, thank you. I can't see your name. It says Facebook user. Bunny Cat from Ontario. And it looks like our southbound also has a green signal now, which means I expect this train either to pull into the hole or it's going to come by on this track right here. We've got enough time here to safely kind of come on out here. You can see the headlights, folks. I'm going to turn around real quick. And he's got a red. So what we're going to do, since he's going to be on that track and we've got a green on this track, we're going to hang out on this side of the tracks so that this train coming towards us is not going to block the view of the southbound. Norfolk Southern guy, hello. Yep, we'll have to see what's going on there, Eastern Rail fan. Cal, I have not seen those. So that train has disappeared into the sag right now. He'll be creeping back up on us here in a moment. We'll probably see those headlights. My guess, he's probably got a red at that where that signal structure is behind the signal. But we've definitely got a train, northbound train on that on the main. I think that's the main track, or that is the siding. I don't know. We'll see when I'll be able to see if he gets when he gets a green. Yep, that's right, Eastern Rail fan, Northeast Pembroke. This train is going slow because it's coming up on a red signal. That signal structure, which is facing, it's facing south for northbound trains. He's coming up on that signal. That's probably either a red or a yellow because the signal around this way, the next signal up is red. Oh yeah, Jeff, I've been meaning to get over there. Yeah, we've got some bugs here. Yeah, we could be, this guy could be stopping here for a meet. That's usually why they put him in here.
You guys will just hang out there with Kelly until we try to get something resolved here. I'm trying to work on getting you guys help out there. Is it okay if I take that south end of Kelly?
This train's going to be holding up here. Sean, I hope so. Fort Madison is usually a good spot to see fireworks. If you tune into the Fort Madison virtual rail fan camera. We're going to step back from the gate here. We don't want to get knighted. This looks like our northbound empty coal. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with your ability there to leave a comment, Chesty Cat. I'm seeing your comments just fine. Aaron, I'm not sure. You folks, again, if you have suggestions, Norm, if you've got suggestions for camera locations, hop on to the Virtual Railfan website. That's virtualrailfan.com. There is a location suggestion there. Sir Dave of the UP. I love it. So formal you are, Sloop. Let's take a look at our creeper here. Yes, Jeff. Paducah is not that far away at all. And Metropolis is just over the river. So Bunny Cat, the lights disappeared for a little while. There's a sag this train is coming up out of. Thank you for that, Sonia. I know some folks have been looking for fireworks. Tune into the La Plata Fort Madison chat. Fort Madison at 9:45 p.m. That's Central Time here in the U.S. No, Sean, I can't zoom in here. When I'm live on Facebook, just Facebook, I can zoom in. But because I'm using I guess it's an app. It's called StreamYard, and we are broadcasting live on Facebook, the Virtual Railfan page, and we are also on Virtual Railfan's YouTube page. So unfortunately, we can't zoom in or out. And I don't have really any complaints about StreamYard. It's great. The only suggestion I would have is if they could figure out how to let it zoom in for us. Hello, Gaming with TDC. It's going well, thank you. Yeah, so folks that are looking for IO26 with the Seaboard Heritage Unit on point, that was last spotted. I think somebody in this chat here actually posted it was down in Madison, which is kind of the north end of Nashville. Well, you're in the right spot then, Gaming with TDC. DE Brothers is asking what type of train this is. This is an empty coal drag. And he's hanging out in the hole. He's going to be waiting for a southbound to come through. I didn't catch the whole story on the scanner, but it sounds like there may be some issues with this train. We're going to go up to this gate, but we're not going to walk through it. Hello, Noah. Folks, we got 263 folks watching at least. Only 80 likes. Let's get that number up, folks. Doesn't cost you a thing. It's free. Just hit the like button and it helps out Virtual Railfan. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Zachary the Railfan. Thank you for the $20 Norm Hughes. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Lunch money. We love that. No, Alex, this is as far north as I'm going today. And thank you. The like button has been smashed by E.G. Butler. Go ahead and smash that like button, folks. Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-smash. Yep, it is. Actually, I'm counting 3 fuel tanks. That looks like a 3-liter. Yes, DE Brothers, he is stopped. He was told to hold up here. We've got a southbound coming they're going to send through. And there's the signal for the southbound. Got a green over red. Yes, Wycliffe. I go through Wycliffe when I go through La Plata. That's a really neat spot. And I believe the Amtrak City of New Orleans goes through that area as well. That's right. We got a clear signal on the track closest to us. Gaming with TDC's got a birthday coming up in 4 weeks. We'll wish you an early happy birthday right now. We're going to walk back over. Oh, we've got $20 Canadian from Sonia S. Thank you, Sonia, so much. Appreciate the support here. Definitely watching the street as well as the rails. Safety first, folks. I know I say it a lot, but it's really important. Still no headlights yet, but we are going to get the headlights. Hello, Dave B. Thank you. Appreciate you watching. Yep, it may be 87, but I think the real feel is like 110. It's very humid. Yeah, ARW 1050. We've had quite a busy day out here. I was chasing 319. I believe it was 319. Missed that one. I was about 20 minutes behind it, and there was no way I was going to catch it. So I just decided to stop here and wait. Oh, cool. You're taking a train? Very cool. So because this guy is stopped so far back, I think we can actually go back to the other side of the tracks. And we'll be able to see the headlights a little better from our southbound when it gets here. Thank you, DE Brothers. Yeah, that's one good thing about California. They don't really have the humidity. The Ridges 07. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your support. Go ahead and hit that like button, folks. Costs absolutely nothing, and it helps definitely. It really helps out Virtual Railfan. The more likes that Virtual Railfan gets, the more folks will see it. DE Brothers is asking to say choo-choo. I just did. Choo-choo. Yeah, it sure is. I lived in California for about 15 years.
Yeah, what does 28 tell you?
Eric, unfortunately, I can't zoom in because we're pushing it to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I don't have. Sorry, I'm trying to listen to the scanner too. Thank you, E.G. Butler. The Ridges 07 is asking, when's the next train? There you go. There's the next train. He's sitting in the hole. He's waiting for a southbound.
All right, we'll be waiting. All right, yeah, okay. And as 28 gets on here. We'll be allowed here with a lot of stuff on them. Okay, I appreciate that info.
Sounds like they're still talking to IO 28, who passed through here probably about 40 minutes ago now. Yeah, they say we'll be waiting. Oh, I don't know. The most interesting train I've seen.
Milepost 237.8.
That detector is about 3 miles north of here. Hello to you. I can't read your name. You're in Russian. Welcome aboard. This is a English only chat, so please use English only. We appreciate that. I think I may be seeing some headlights for our southbound. So yeah, welcome aboard. Hello, Papa. VRO1. Well, I'm not sure what the southbound is, so, but apparently they did give it priority over this empty coal drag that's behind us, the northbound. Yeah, we do have headlights in sight for our southbound folks. E.G. Butler, this is the CSX Henderson subdivision, the old L&N, the Louisville and Nashville. Thank you so much, Rich Michaels. Appreciate that. We're safely away from the tracks. Safely away from the gate arm that's going to come down here in just a moment. That beeping is probably my scanner telling me I've got, I've got a battery going here. So we're gonna have to get that fixed here in a little bit. I do have a charger in my car. Hello, McGregor, Texas. Oh, I don't know. I've seen quite a few long trains. So LA Basin, you were asking about the most interesting train I've ever seen. It'd probably have to be one of the military trains that I chased across the Tehachapi grade about a year and a half ago. That was cool. Once the southbound gets past us, I'm going to go ahead and start the car up. Put this. What do you call it? Scanner on the charger. Oh, that sounds cool, Cal. Happy Independence Day from Louisville, Amy. McGregor, Texas Rail fan, I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you are as well. I don't think they're trying to figure out what I'm doing. This train back here, we heard him chatting. He's waiting for the southbound. Yeah, I was able to catch that military train, Sean, 4 times. It's easy to chase trains and see them again and again along the Tehachapi grade. Looks like our southbound headlights are out too. Not sure what's going on here. UP 1989. What's going on, brother? All right. This beeping here. We got beeping and creeping. The scanner's beeping and the trains are creeping.
Sector, milepost 237.8, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 588. Detector out. 513, no defects. Clear north Cascade southbound.
513 is our southbound, folks. That's the one we see. I don't know. I don't know if I would call a derailment cool. Yep, time to change the batteries. Well, the good thing is we've got the charging port right here. So I think we've got a few seconds here. Let's go to the car. We'll get it started up. Pardon me for just a moment, folks. The camera's going to be moving around like crazy. We're going to start the car up. Still trying to focus on the train. Hold on, I got to put the phone down, folks. Okay, there we go. Car's running. Scanner is charging. Yeah, looks like we got a crew out of this one. Here we go, folks. Hello, Sean 86. Yeah, that was a Georgia sticker unit. He's got some rails on board. That's cool. They got a little bit of everything. I did see a train on the ground out by Ludlow one time on the Needle subdivision. Never actually seen one go on the ground. I hope I never do. That's nothing I really want to see in person. Thank you, Nick. Actually, McGregor, let's actually stop talking about derailments for right now and just enjoy the trains. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you're with us. That's okay, McGregor. No, Tim, we don't talk about that kind of stuff either. I know you're joking. Time to go ahead and read the rules of the chat. Steph, we are in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Caskey Road. This is a southbound manifest on the CSX Henderson subdivision. Nick, I'm not sure when the next place I'm going to go live from is. I'm going to be hanging out here for the foreseeable future, probably the rest of this day. We've got a couple of jointed rails here. That's what you're hearing. I have no idea, Chessie Cat. Hello, Delta 1978 Theta. Take care, Jack. I do have a radar detector, but it's not with me. Some more rails, brand new rails. Here's our end of train here on our southbound manifest. Hello, Toasted Wooden Mouse. Nope, I've never seen one in person. Not really looking for them either. And we've got a couple of doggies. Hello. Looks like they've got hi there. Ooh. Whoa, whoa. Wow. Bunny cat, I'm hoping so. We'll hang out for a bit. Here's the doggies. Came over to say hello. Never know what you're going to see. Those are different dogs than the one we saw before. Hi, Cheryl. Happy Independence Day. The dog wanted to see 4315. Oh, if I had bacon, I got a feeling those dogs would have come up a little bit sooner. Yeah, I could too. I mean, this is an empty. This northbound sitting here is an empty cold drag. Well, we got the lights and a toot toot toot. Here he comes, folks. Yes, we need Advento. Hi, Jeff. 7:31 on point. Got a nice wave from the engineer. Oh, definitely not, Amy. We are well away from that crossing arm. Absolutely, Jeff Cooper. Hello, Curious Master, Sean. Oh, yeah, we got a wave. That was cool. Yep, these are empties. DDA 40X fan. No, I don't have any VR stuff on. I've got a red, white, and blue American flag shirt, and I've got a USA ball cap on today because it's the 4th of July. Hello, Baturi Hadim from Brazil. Norm, it varies. I don't have a timetable handy. There are spots where it's 55, 60 miles an hour maximum at some places. Oh, thank you for that update. I-026 is just down the road in Guthrie. That should be our next northbound. That's the one that has the Seaboard Heritage Unit on it. Okay, Sonia, take care. See you later, McGregor. Carolyn Reeves. There goes our northbound empty coal drag here through northeast Pembroke. So we've got our next northbound. I saw that in the chat. Thank you. I forgot who shared that info, but thank you. Northbound with the Seaboard unit on there. There we go. Eastern Rail fan again with the update. Oh, we got another southbound. Very cool. Okay, you take care. I got to plug this phone in too. Not sure how much battery we got on it, but I don't want it to die on me. So I'll tell you what. Northbound I-26 was in Guthrie, which is probably about 20 minutes in that direction, south of us. Yeah, it's generally pretty flat through here. Plus, that was Nick. That was an empty. So I don't know if they add those on as needed. You could still see him there. Hello, John Benning, Minnesota, tuning in. Bruce Williams and Elliot. Ah, 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 for Elliot. Elliot's a bird, folks. I'm not making twitchy noises. Just saying hello to Elliot the bird. Just saw those two dogs that came and greeted us. They just went across the tracks up there. Hello, Martin from Czech Republic. I do, UP 1989. I need like a car battery. What event is going on over there? Folks, they're just having some, they're selling some fresh produce that they've grown. If you're talking about what kind of 4th of July events are going on, they are all over the place. Not right here at the moment, but yeah, I passed quite a few towns that were setting up for 4th of July parades. Hello, Megan. Megan Fetters tuning in. That was E301. Thank you, Eastern Rail fan. Appreciate that. E for empty. No, I wouldn't call it a farmer's market. It's sort of like a farmer's market. It's just somebody's house, and they're happen to be just putting some stuff there. Okay, Tim. Yeah, it's tough to tell when people are joking sometimes. We definitely don't want. We got a lot of young viewers here, and we don't want folks to get the wrong idea. They see people chatting about things, they may actually try to do it. So, yep. Sorry if we're a little harsh, but yeah, we gotta kind of keep it like that for all the young ones here. Norman from Alexandria, Louisiana. Hope you're having a great 4th down there. Celebrating with some crawfish etouffee, some boudin. some good music. Any update on Arvada? I know they got to send the new camera out there. The camera, unfortunately, I believe, got hit by lightning, which yeah, doesn't fare too well. Doesn't fare too well. So yeah, we're working on getting a new camera out there to Arvada and getting that up and installed as soon as possible. We appreciate the patience, and we miss it just as much as you guys do. Don't forget, just because we're wearing a blue suit, we're rail fans just like you all too. Norman says it's too hot. Yeah, I can imagine. Louisiana is on their fifth summer season of this summer season right now. Alcoman, hello. Oh, we're getting some good trains. Yeah, it's hot. We got some folks saying hello here. Friendly folks around here in these parts, of course. You guys having a good 4th? Riding and enjoying. I was riding and enjoying, and figured we're going to catch some trains here. Yeah, we're having a good time. There's another northbound coming through here down in Guthrie right now. Yep, been pretty busy. All right, guys, you take care. All righty. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, always cool to see people stopping by. Very friendly folks around here. 39C. Wow, that's hot. Folks, if you just tuned in here, we'll do a recap of where we are. We are on Caskey Lane at milepost 234.84 on the CSX Henderson subdivision. That signal right there is Northeast Pembroke. There are talking defect detectors that we've been enjoying up and down the line here. The CSX Henderson subdivision originates down that way in Nashville and then heads north in that direction up to the Halyard in Evansville, Indiana. What's the speed limit for trains here? Eric is asking. I don't want to guess. I don't have the timetable for this line handy right now, but it varies. It varies from 25, 35 miles an hour in places up to about 55, maybe even 60, if I remember correctly, in places. Through right here, I don't know. But if you look up a timetable for the CSX Henderson Sub, our current location is Northeast Pembroke, and that information should be available for you right there. West Fork, Arkansas, Nick, is 95 degrees. My goodness. Yep, it is summertime. So again, that is northbound, and that is southbound. The Henderson subdivision it's single track with a lot of sidings. Okay, Conemaugh, thank you. Conemaugh Rail Fan's going to look up what the track speed is through here. Hello, Andy Leal, 89 in Amarillo. B&H Productions. I think those folks back there are looking for their doggies. Those were the dogs that we saw go over there. I might actually go and tell them that. We won't miss the train. I promise. Well, I can't promise. If this battery dies on me, we might miss it. But I'm going to go chat with this young lady here for a second. We're not going to put her on camera, but hold on, folks. Are you looking for the two doggies? They went up the tracks about a quarter mile and then crossed. Brown dog and white dog? Yeah. They came over and said hi and went on up the tracks. They're on that side somewhere. Oh, that's good. All right. So sorry about that, folks. Just wanted to give that lady an update on, she's looking for those two doggies that we saw. They went up that way and then crossed the tracks. Once I told her that, she said she thinks that she knows where they went. Yeah, it is pretty hot. Snow cones would be nice out here, or a swimming pool. Hello, Evan. Happy 4th, everybody. We are going to stay live here. I think IO26 is probably close enough where if I were to sign off, we might miss it. And we've got at least 225 people watching right now. I don't want to derail you. Ha ha. Little rail fan. Hello, Austin. Austin, I will show you where we are here. This is the CSX Henderson subdivision. We're near Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Wow, Cal, I bet. My goodness. So we're at Caskey Lane, milepost 234.84. And we do have a talking defect detector about 2.5, 3 miles north of here, which is behind us. Yes, don't want to derail the track. I'm glad somebody at least laughed. The joke wasn't completely wasted. Still watching for a green signal. Do not see a green signal yet. Hello from Russia. Appreciate you tuning in. I'd like to remind you this is a English only chat, please. I can't read your question. Most people on here won't be able to either. Go ahead and feel free to use Google Translate if you need to. We're glad you're here, but please use English only. Thank you and welcome. Thank you, Alco Man. Appreciate the mod support. I thought it was hard moderating and driving a camera at the same time. Okay, second warning there. English only, please. Okay, you can use this time and read the rules of the chat right now, including English only. So please use this time to do that. Thank you. 91 degrees down in Alabama. Goodness. Oh, that's right. NASCAR was out here. Okay, we've got some information here from Conwell Railfan. 60 on track number 1, which if I had to guess would be this one or that one. There's only 2 guesses, so I don't know. Anyway, one of these tracks is 40, one is 60. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing the legwork and looking that up for us. I am seeing some dust or smoke or something up here, folks. I don't know what that is. We could have a smoky unit, blown turbo, or there's a grade crossing there and somebody just went across real fast and stirred up some dust. I'm not sure what that is. 50-50 guess. Yeah, they probably are marked here somewhere. Okay, so track 1 is the control point. No, we haven't had any wildfires here. Oh, I see what it is. It looks like a pickup truck stirring up some dust coming up the right of way. That's what's going on. But no, we've had lots of rain here and thunderstorms in the last few days. Absolutely no wildfires. Hello, Alejandra from Argentina, and Christopher for tuning in. Hello, thank you. School bus demo at the Derby. Very cool. So somebody was asking about NASCAR. Yeah, Nashville just had their last weekend, I believe, was their race. NASCAR. Excuse me, out in Lebanon, the Nashville Speedway. Last year, a bunch of us went out there and we actually got to drive some NASCARs. That was fun. Cost a few $100 and 10 laps, and it went by so quick. Alejandro is busy working. Yeah, Kirsten, it was a lot of fun. And before I drove my 10 laps, I actually did a ride along with a professional driver so I could feel what the cars could do. And I'm glad I did because it helped me. I really pushed that car, and not sure how fast I got going, but I had that thing to the floor most of the time, and it was a lot of fun. Saloni 60, tuning in from Catalonia, Spain, 8:13 p.m. Appreciate you tuning in. And we appreciate all the people that have hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, just below the where you see the video on YouTube, there's a thumb. Hit that thumbs up, folks. Doesn't cost a thing, and it helps Virtual Railfan. We really appreciate it. Tristan, it's I don't know, it's probably in the mid 90s with a heat index of about 110, 111, maybe more. It's very humid here. We're about to find out. Thank you, Sloop. Well, I'll tell you what, it does not feel like 88 degrees. That's because it's so humid. We probably have a dew point right now in the upper 70s, mid to upper 70s. So a high dew point temperature with humidity at 58%. 58% is not a bad humidity, but okay, Cal, that would be cool. Cal, go ahead and hop on the Virtual Railfan website, like I've mentioned, and you can suggest your location there. There's an opportunity for you to hit a button to suggest a camera location. Nick is asking, do I have a YouTube or Instagram, or is this just Virtual Railfan? So I have, yes, I have YouTube. I'm UP Dave, but I'm pushing this video onto the Virtual Railfan Facebook page, Virtual Railfan Live Facebook page, and the Virtual Railfan YouTube page all at the same time. Thank you for that, Bruce. Appreciate that. There goes the link, folks. Just click on that link and you can suggest a location. We're always glad to get those. No, we still got all reds. All reds. But if IO26 was at Guthrie, unless he's had trouble, he should be here. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Bruce number 2. The dew point is 73 degrees. So yeah, that's why I am sweating pretty heavily. When I get home, I'm going to hop in the swimming pool. That's for sure. And you see the sweat. Yes, Ed. Nothing like out where you are, buddy. You know, Jack, not really. I'm having fun talking to all you folks. We've seen some pretty cool trains. Jeff, I live, when I hit the road back down here, unless I see some more trains, if I go directly home from here, it's probably about 40 minutes. 40 minutes to my town. I live in a little town called Ridgetop, which is between Greenbrier and Goodlettsville. Yes, Patrick, it does. There's a dash, YN2 trailing. And of course it does. The reason we're waiting for it, it does have the Seaboard unit CSX 1982 on point. Only 81 in Charleston. And yes, LA Basin rails. It sure is. It's always better to rail fan with friends. Yes, I live south of here. We're checking up on our signal. Oh, we've got a green signal, folks. So I'm guessing that the far track, that one, not this one, that's going to be main one. That's the main track, 60-mile-an-hour track speed. And this one here is 40. Hello, Cheryl from Virginia. So hopefully we'll get this IO26 here pretty soon in the next 5-10 minutes. Green means go. That's right. And we're going to hang out right here on this side of the tracks. Shouldn't be anything blocking us. We'll have a nice clear view, safely away from the tracks and safely away from the street. See, we do get some cars here once in a while. I think we are actually going to walk across the grade crossing here and peek down the line here and see if we can see any headlights. Probably see them show up here. We'll see the headlights better from here and then we'll go back across. But folks, just because you know where a train is coming from doesn't mean one can't sneak up on you. When you're out by tracks, think train, folks. That's not just what they say on the Amtrak Operation Lifesaver unit. Always got to think train when you see train tracks, because you can get a train from any direction at any time without warning. Yeah, this is probably the longest I've stayed on, but it's definitely been well worth it. As soon as we see headlights, we will hop across. Absolutely, Jeff. That's right, Delta. Always expect a train. And in the meantime, since we're rail fans, let's enjoy these beautiful shiny rails. Yes, that signal is red. Hello, Robert from Philadelphia. But Kanawa, the signal for our train on the left-hand side is green over red. I'm not sure if you can see that. Hello, Apollo. So yes, I would hope to see this one red if we got a train coming from that direction. Means we're doing good. Zachary, I don't know if I caught that one. Well, Callum, if you feel vibration on the tracks, you shouldn't be on the tracks anyway. But if you're standing next to the tracks, safely away from them, and you feel vibration, yes. So I believe the train is going to be on these tracks right here, because the signal is aligned for these. So right now we're facing south, This is the direction that IO-26 is going to be coming from. It's a northbounder. Excellent. I'm sure we will. Train Expo 1971. I was thinking about getting up early and heading down to Decatur to catch that, but I'm not sure if I would have made it all the way up here and caught all these cool trains with you all. So kind of glad that didn't work out, or did work out, as it were. That's correct. RDGO8. Absolutely, Chessy Cat. You know, Matthew, that's a good thought. You actually, a lot of times you will hear that sizzle sound of the rails as the wheels roll on them. And always keep in mind, folks, they're always closer than they seem, and they're always going faster than they seem. So when these gates go down and you're not on the other side of them, I would stop. No headlights yet. We're not in the middle. Just so you know, we're in the street here. We're not crossing on ballast or anything. Absolutely, Jeff. That is great. That is great. Words of wisdom. Hello, Pete Watson from Las Vegas, Nevada. Very hot there. Oh, I'm sure it is. It is a dry heat, but it is hot. Tower 26. KMFS in New York. You got it. That's true, Kanawa. We had a train go into emergency in La Plata 2 years ago. And yeah, if you're ever nearby and you hear a train go into emergency, get away from that train as quickly as you can, because you're not sure why it went into emergency. Best to just back away really quick. Yep, the screeching, the hissing, the smell of the brake shoes. Hello, Aaron from Ireland. Well, a nice hello and a falcha to you, sir. Thank you for tuning in. All right. This evening in Fairport. Very cool. That'd be cool to see. Hello, Mac Doyle. Yes, Paul. We've got for our northbound. I'll show you here. We do have a green signal on the left-hand side. Still no headlights yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna just hang out here because we can always see the headlights. How you doing, Gus? Chosen one. RDGO8. Yes, the Seaboard is leading the next train. It's going to be IO-26. Zachary, yeah, I believe that green signal is. IO-26 was quite a while ago was reported down in Guthrie, Kentucky, which is on the Kentucky-Tennessee state line, probably about 20 minutes from here. Yes, Callum, the train will honk its horn. We're at a grade crossing. Grab bag. That's right, Bruce. I did capture, actually me and another moderator captured CSX 1982 going through Decatur this morning. It was around 8 o'clock Central Time. If you folks want to hop onto the Decatur camera a little later on, you can rewind up to 12 hours afterwards. So it was a little bit after 8 a.m. and the Seaboard locomotive came through. We did actually take a screenshot and submit that to the folks who make the grab bag. So obviously no guarantees, but I think there's a pretty good chance that that one might make the grab bag. We are facing north again. Left-hand side of the track is clear through the crossovers. He will not cross over. Green over red. Sure, one of our moderators does the grab bags. How that works is Donald Warwick. Thank you for that suggestion, Landman. And yes, please go ahead and do that also on the Virtual Railfan website. We appreciate that. That's right. This is Papadon. Cheryl, you guys made the grab bag? Very good. Looks like they're delivering some more. Oh, they're putting out some corn here at the little produce stand across the street there. That's right. BNSF Railroad Crossings 101. Be patient, and look what happens when you're patient. A train. We've got headlights, folks. It's almost train time. Patience is an absolute must while you're rail fanning. Like I said before, much like fishing. Oh, this is perfect timing. I've got 20% on my battery. I just got 20% low battery. Send you a dozen ears. We'll see what we can do there, Bruce. All right. You folks should be able to see those headlights now. We're going to hop back over. Yeah, there's something about fresh corn, especially this time of the year. I like corn any time of the year. So the headlights have disappeared. He's down in the sag, and he will be climbing back up. It is like hunting also, yes. Plus, when you have to wait a little while, it makes it that much more worth it. So, Fluid, you'll be able to see this in just a second here. Oh, very cool. I need to start growing some vegetables. You folks should be able to see the train now. Here go the bells and the gates and the lights. It is now train time, folks. Wow, we got some bouncing going on too. Wow. Yes, listen to that horn. Yes, we're gonna have that at the 70 AC on the rear, I believe. I'm not a horn connoisseur, but that was cool. So track speed on that track is 60 miles an hour. Yes, chosen one, still fast. $45.73 on the bottom. $45.73 pushing. We'll stay focused on that train for some of you folks who can still see it. That was worth the wait. Alrighty, folks. That is going to be it for now. UP Dave's phone is less than 20% on the battery. We're going to start saying so long. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead, make sure you hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. It helps Virtual Railfan and it costs you nothing. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your 4th of July from the CSX Henderson Subdivision in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. For Virtual Railfan, this is UP Dave out.